everyone. We're just having a giggle between ourselves. And we know we're live, but we're still doing it anyway.
Yeah. Happy 2022.
Happy 2022, everyone. It's beautiful to be back in the new year. Wow, 2022, all those twos. I love the twos. I'm just going to share because I'm a bit slow at swapping roles, so I'm just going to do that.
Yes, for everybody watching already, we changed this time.
Yes, we switched over, so I have to learn how to share on this thing.
Going live on my page today, and Antoinette has to do the rest.
Yeah, so I have no idea if I'm doing this right, but anyway, we've switched roles today, so bear with us so I can try and work this out so I'm doing it right.
So we have Zahra already there. Welcome, Zahra, and Anca.
Okay.
And Anca is you first.
Okay. I think I've got the yes, I have the comments. I've just turned the okay. Just turn the comments off. Okay, we're bearing with technology, but here we go. Yes, so hello Zahra, Happy New Year. Hello Anca, Happy New Year. I've worked out how to find. Hello Sandy, Happy New Year. Good to see you all with us. I'm just going to close this off so I can see what I'm doing. So, yeah, like I said, it's a bit role reversal. So normally Kaija takes care of all of this, but we've swapped roles. So, wow. So I think we have 4 people on. So hopefully we'll have some more joining us. Okay, so I think I've shared it on my page, so I hope I have. If you can't see it on my page, please go to Heart, and it will be live on there because Kaija, our beautiful Kaija, is hosting tonight. So if you're watching or you're thinking where this is and it'll actually be on Kaija's page, but hopefully I have shared it also to my page. We can only hope that has happened. If not, I'll share it later.
And I just wanted to share PayPal, but I shared the whole description.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So we're just doing some housekeeping, people. So while Kaija's working all that out, so we're just again we're going to ask for donations for a reading. So if you're new, since I'm talking, I'm going to introduce myself. I think that might be a good thing. So if you're new or if you're not new and you're going to hear this spiel again, I apologize, but we'll continue. So if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. So Kaija and I do this every month, normally the first Sunday of the month, but this is like a bit of an extra special one because it's a new year. So we'll be doing intuitive readings for 2022. So if you're wondering what this year has in store for you, we can give you some guidance around that, doing some card readings today. So I'm an intuitive healer and a writer, and intuitive healer, I guess, means that I work intuitively and I channel whatever using the skills that I have, which are Reiki and energy alignment, chakra balancing, numerology. I use any of those skills and I use what they tell me to use to help you activate the healer within you. So that's what intuitive healer means. So Kaija and I have been doing this all of 2021 every month. I think we started in February or January, I can't remember, but yeah. And we've had a lot of fun and we've had so many beautiful souls join us, and it has been an absolute honor. So if you're new, a very big welcome. If you're our trusted supporters, welcome as well. Thank you for coming back and trusting us to help you with 2022 and support you. So it's a real honor for us to do this work, and we have a laugh and we have, we have a bit of fun. So If you are new, please write in the comments your name or where you're from. If you don't want to have a reading, that's totally fine as well. You can just listen to other people's readings. And what we do at the start is, because it's a brand new year, we're going to talk a little bit more about the numerology around 2022 and what sort of energies to expect around 2022 as well. And normally we go month by month, but this, because it's January, we're going to talk about that. So yeah, please feel free to write your name. And if you don't want to have a reading, it's totally fine. If you do want to have a reading, please have a look. Kaija has put her PayPal details in the comments, and there is no set amount. It's whatever you're guided to give us. So it's just to have that equal exchange of energy. So back to the host.
It was amazing. We professional. Maybe in 5 we are already there in the moment we are live, and all the rest is done. Then we will see.
So we're the same. We're the same live as what we are when we're not live. So being live makes no difference. We're still crazy. So and we love it that way. We love it that way. Hello, Mario. Bonjour. Bonjour, Mario. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I have no idea what I'm saying.
So welcome, everybody. I will introduce myself quickly as well. So I'm Katharina from Heart to Heart, and I'm an intuitive, a channel, and I do healing as well. And as Antoinette said, so the purpose of healing is not to heal another person, but to give the other one all in the hand to heal themselves, because this is the only way healing can take place. Nobody can heal another person. We just can heal ourselves. And for sure, we can get support with it. So when I do, I paint for people and channel while I read, and painting for itself, have energies that are healing, supporting the self-healing. And the informations, I will start card readings this year as well. I do energy alignment, with the chakra system and the brain. Oh well. What else, whatever will come up. And Antoinette and I, we haven't yet set it up. We did one session together.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not about that.
Another project for this year, so much new to explore. It was amazing. It was a good experience. So if you would like to get a double session, we are open to that. And we have to fix this year. We have to write it down.
Yeah, we do. We have to actually add that to our services, because we haven't. We did it. The universe conspired for us to have the opportunity to do it. And then we did it, and we thought, okay, maybe this is something that we can do. And so it's sort of, I guess, in a way, like on the lives, we only do card readings. But, if you were to have a session with both of us, we could do some, Reiki or chakra alignment or, chakra balancing. So it's something that we can do if you like. So we're always finding new. The universe always delivers to us new gifts and new opportunities. So we're very thankful.
It's not becoming boring.
Us boring, never.
Just and a bit of change. We started a wisdom gathering circle last year, but it was not really. It was beautiful. We had little circles, but we will do other things this year. Nothing is fixed, but we have the idea to do transmissions on pivotal energy portal days, moon circles.
Yeah.
Everything's evolving. If you have wishes, ideas, write us. We are open to be inspired.
Yes, please do. Please do. We still haven't organised it yet, so we're going with the flow and just seeing, I guess, when we get the guidance, we need to do some sort of transmission or a meditation or a moon, full moon meditation or a new moon meditation. We'll be able to do that. So it's nothing fixed, but we'll see how we go. Oh, we have Karen. Hello, Karen. Happy New Year. And we have Katharina.
So, welcome and happy new year. If you would like to get a reading, the link for the donation is in the comments. And send welcome. Welcome to 2022 and all that is new this year. And for the moment, we have donations from Anca, Sandy, and Zahra. And if it's okay for you, we will start with Zahra. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, Zahra.
Yeah, Zahra is up with the crickets again, or has not gone to bed. So, hello, Natalie. Hi, Nat. Thank you for joining. Good to see you here with us as well. So, thank you for joining. Just for Nat, if you would like a reading, we're doing it via donation, Nat. You can, if you'd like a reading, you can donate. There's a PayPal account, and it's not a set amount. It's just a guided, whatever you're guided to give. If you just want to listen, we're going to give some introduction to 2022, and you're very welcome to just listen to all the readings, and they normally do resonate for everybody, regardless of whether they actually get a reading or not. So you're
there's no PayPal, but she donated. She's nervous about that to my bank account, so it's possible as well. Like last time, just write in the comment, and we will give you a reading, Natalie, and you can. Oh no, this is Natalie. Sorry, I mixed you up. Sorry, Natalie, I didn't. I just Nat. So use the people.
We've got a bit of interference. I can hear it. So I think the cosmic codes are coming in, or something's happening. But we shall go through and look at the comments. But Kaija, do you want to give a little bit of a introduction?
Yes, I just Karen, thank you very much, Karen. And you're the before I start.
I'm having a lot of trouble hearing, so can you hear that interference, Kaija?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay, I might have to put my ears on because I'm having some problems hearing, so please bear with us. Oh, now it's stopped. Okay.
So
no, it's back. All right, we just have to go with it. But I think Mercury pre-shadow. Okay, let me put these in, and that might actually help a bit more. Sorry, guys. We asked for anyone to come in that would give us assistance, so they obviously are coming in. Okay, I hope you can. Can you still hear me, Kaija?
I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, it's me on this end, but I can't hear you. So, all right, hopefully everyone can hear us. So, all right, I'm just going to go through. While Kaija's doing her little introduction, I'm just going to write the names down and go through the comments.
So Katharina wants to read as well.
Okay,
so I will read it. I realized yesterday as I started my painting for 2022, show you that last year at this time it was already finished. And this year I looked at it. I prepared all together for the painting itself. And just a general. Nothing else. And to give you a little overview, I will get out this week, next week also my intuitive forecast for 2022. I will not go in this too deep because I'm not going to Numerology for 2022. There are 3 big topics for this year. As I have received channeling my intuition. The first thing is the word I get always in connection with 2022 is it will become white. While on many levels. And while
Sorry, Kaija. People are writing they can't hear. Hang on. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but there's a lot of buzzing noises. What can we do? Can we start again? Yeah, because it's actually really quite loud, and Zahra can't hear, and neither can Karen's also saying about buzzing noises. So okay, guys, hang with us. We're going to end this one and start again, and hopefully it will clear it up. So please bear with us and come and join us again, please. Thank you guys for being patient. Technology is technology, so there's not much we can do, but we have fixed the problem. So, I think maybe people are still on your page, Kaija, because we've only got 2 people watching so far. So I think people are a little bit confused. So,
yes.
So just for those people that are coming in that are new, we already started another live about 25 minutes ago, but we had to stop it because we had a lot of interference. So just to replay for those people that are coming in that are new, if you would like a reading, we ask you to please give us a donation, whatever you're guided to give. Kaija will post her PayPal link in the comments. So if you could please donate, as we give the readings to those people that have donated. So we'll just have to soldier on, I think, and hopefully people will see the announcement and come over to my page and see it. But if you've shared it on your page, Kaija, hopefully people will see. So so sorry for the confusion, everyone. It's
and we found out it was my microphone.
Yeah, it was the external microphone that was causing all this buzzing. So we had to get rid of it. And then we were already on my thing, so we decided to not make you wait longer, and we thought we would just keep going. So all right.
So I will quickly send messages too.
Okay. All right. Well, while Kaija is sending messages to let the other beautiful people know that we're on my page now rather than Kaija's page, I'll just they can catch up with the replay. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about 2022. So for those of you that know me, you know that I do some numerology. So I'm just going to read out some messages that I actually received. So 2022 is the universal year 6. So, it goes from 1 to 9, and last year was a 5. So this year, 2022, becomes a 6 year. So it's a year for unity, beauty, harmony, balance, family, soul family, finding your tribe, home, and unconditional love for ourselves as well as others and the world. In particular, January holds the energy of 1. The energy of 1 in numerology is all around new beginnings. And for January 2022, the energy is 7. New beginnings grounded in our intuition and alignment with our heart space. Time for self-reflection and discovery. As I tuned into Kaija's drawing that she did for 2022, it's all about balance, bringing our heart into alignment with our intuition. For in truth, they are one of the same. So I'm reading these because these are the channeled messages that I receive. Stepping into our personal sovereignty through our expression, authenticity and truth. That will be the way to step into the new. The universe will send us opportunity after opportunity to make the change, to make the choice to move into the new. We are being asked to incorporate both our masculine and feminine and create balance collectively by first embodying inner harmony and peace within ourselves. Then the love ripple can be sent as energy to rebirth the new earth vibration and the new way of living. So this was the other statement that I received. Create from the heart, listen to your guidance, and merge all parts of yourself to find peace and harmony, then project it out to the universe with unconditional love seated in your own being. So they're the channeled information that I got for 2022, just as a quick summary. So, this year's number 6. It's all about inner peace and harmony and In 2020, we were thrown into an unknown situation. In 2021, the challenge was to heal ourselves. Now, in 2022, it's to integrate that healing and to step into the physical with our newfound healing and our newfound selves. So it's more of an integration and embodiment, like a rebirth, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And it's going to be a lot around choice, I believe, that we have the choice to step into what we want to step into and let go of what we want to let go of. So it's in terms of numerology, it's a beautiful energy. The energy 6, it's about coming home to self. So they're the basic themes around the numerology. So we're just waiting for other people to come in as well. So, and with January, the message I received is, this is your opportunity for self-mastery. Take a look at your lessons and know that sometimes you may not get the answers that you want, but the answers that you need. So they're the little messages that I received. So I'm just going to check in and see if people have found us. Have they found us? I don't think so. I think they might be still.
I don't know. Just I wrote Zahra and Katharina and Anca that we are now on your page.
Yeah.
They will find us.
They will find us, and they can always watch the replay. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, Kaija, do you want to start again where you were trying to talk about?
Thank you for catching up. This is so beautiful that we are two, when one is totally confused and the other one can.
Helps when you're two people, because one can fill in for the other one. When you're alone, and it's like, okay, you have to get it all together. So, but we're all about having fun. So yeah, we're just going with the flow.
And it's so interesting, but because I started yesterday my big 2022 reading. I did this little one already, and I started this big one, and I just have come not so far, which is January. Well, I will read then after, and this theme of coming home to us came up for me as well.
Uh-huh.
It was really so a big feeling that so many star seeds. Since years they complain, they say, I want to go home. This is the students, I don't want to live here. And this is having was interesting, a ripple effect as well. When you don't want to be here, this is doing something. And this year is about owning this as our home and creating like we want to live.
Beautiful.
From inside out, becoming home in ourselves and creating through this coming home inside the home we want to live in the outside. Was a big message. And I pulled one card for the year, and this one, which was interesting. It is called the biome connection. And I found the image already so interesting, that this is a world and everything is interconnected.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And this is what I see. Last year was really a big year of transformation, and this little tiny virus, I'm so grateful for it, is really bringing in a way, it is not the virus itself, but everything what is happening around this virus, the change we are longing for since so long. And last year was a year of chaotic breakdowns and a lot of inner healing and breakdowns in ourselves. Mm-hmm. And this year is more for me like consolidation in ourselves. This coming home is really coming home in ourselves and creating out of that what we want to live.
Yeah, definitely. In line with the numerology about beauty and coming home and inner balance.
Mm-hmm. And it will become wild as well. Wild is a word coming again and again when I connect with 2022. And wild in a sense of it will get wild outside. So we have to prepare for that. And this is another reason to come home to ourselves, because safety is only to find here.
Yeah.
It is not the outside. And we need to feel safe.
Yes.
And wild in another sense as well, that we are so domesticated from this society, and to rediscover our wild, our natural wildness. I love your hair so much. It's wild, Antoinette. And it is really representing this rediscovering the wild true nature of ours.
Our nature, our essence, our intelligence.
Yes. What is wild, what wants to live, be alive, feel emotions, be impulsive, living in the present moment, not thinking about our bank account in 10 months and our retirement. And it wants to be here now.
Yeah, definitely.
So in terms of what I channeled until now for 2022, then I can read to you the January, what has already begun. This is the painting for January. And without painting the other one, it's already connected with May, and it's February, then I see it's going out. And I see a lot of connection and growing in this painting.
It's like the ripple effect, isn't it, Kaija? Like the spiral. And, you know, when I look at your painting, it's like bringing it out into the physical world from our heart space. Mm.
Yes, absolutely. It's going out from here in every direction. And I wanted to read one sentence that was in the description of this card. I read the description as well. What I found so beautiful, after all we talked about getting infected by the virus and becoming ill, this was the health of one can affect the health of another one.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes, to shift from my virus, I'm ill of the virus, I can infect you, what is such a big topic in the world at the moment, to my health on every level, spiritual, emotional, energetical, physical, can infect your health. Yeah,
because we're all connected. We're all connected. Yeah.
Yes. So January, coming home to ourselves. January started with strong energies, a new moon in Capricorn and new rules in a lot of countries. So this year unfolds direct, no pause, no break. As the world is in a flow, we start riding the wave of transformation, even when the calendar marks a new year. The energies are simply going on. So take your personal breaks, rest, connect with nature, step back from your all-day life, go inwards. Connect with your heart space that is once more activated in this month's breath, and come home to yourself. We need a safe place when the outer world goes crazy and falls slowly and steady apart. And we all carry this space in us. In 2022, the change of the world will take place from inside out. So the best to do is to go inward now, to find a safe place in ourselves and observe from here what is going on. To feel that all what is happening now is for us, for the new earth. So take a break, rest, breathe, and find that safe place in you. And I think this is something that will like a companion for the whole year.
Yeah.
And the world's going wild outside, to come back in the safe place in us.
Yes, and center.
Yes, and center and ground and really earth. So we have still a lot of aspects. So Venus at the moment in Capricorn, we have this star point, Venus star point yesterday, hard activation in Capricorn. Mm-hmm. Your sign.
My sign, everything's happening in my sign.
And it's an earth sign, it is there for something. Capricorn is really significant for stability, for being on earth.
Yeah, I know.
I know. This year. We will need No, but sometimes it's a bit heavy as well.
It's a bit heavy because it's all about structure and, you know, grounding and all of that. And sometimes I'm not grounded. And, you know, I didn't realize about the star thing yesterday. So that makes sense why my heart was activated so much yesterday. So thank you for giving me that piece of information.
Yes.
So, it's a time for us to like Kaija said, it's a time for us to, when the outside gets too much, we just have to go inward and center and align. And that's going to be our go-to, I'm going to say. That's going to be our go-to for the whole year, because externally things are still going to be a bit hectic. So, you know, we have to do that and find our own center and our own balance and harmony. So I'm just having a look what's happening with are people coming over, Kaija?
Not really.
Okay. All right. We're just going to have to continue. Hopefully they can watch the replay, and we'll just continue with start doing the readings, I think. What do you think?
Yes. We do that. Let's do that. They are informed. It's a bit people are watching
this time.
Yes, please give us a sign who is already there. So, just Zahra. What about Zahra? Maybe she went to bed.
Maybe she fell asleep while she was waiting for us to come back. So, if that's the case, if you are watching, please write. We know that Karen, you're there. Sandy, you're there. If you're there, please let us know that you're there. We're going to actually start doing the readings. So please let us know if you've come in. I can see that there's 5 people, so please let us know that you're here so that we're able to start with that reading.
Sita is watching as well. Sita is watching as well. Welcome, Sita.
Okay. I haven't seen that. So welcome, Sita. I can't see that in the comments. So hopefully I can. I'm going to.
And we have Sandy is there. Karen Ann is there. So Sandy is supposed to tag them. I will do that in a comment. So
okay.
Katharina. Oh,
now I can see Sita. Hi, Sita. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming in. We've had a few technical issues this time, so we haven't actually started doing the readings yet. But please let us know if you are here so that we can. Yeah, I'm having some problems with the comments as well, but all right. Shall we begin?
I followed Sandy's advice and I tagged Zahra, Anca, and Katharina.
Okay.
Comments.
Hopefully they'll be able to come over.
Yes. So should we start with Sandy then?
Yes. Let's start with Sandy.
If Anca is stepping in.
Okay, so Sandy wants to know, what can I expect in 2022, please, especially around international travel and a career change? The new job has not been that great, as one of the male co-workers feels very difficult to work with, and hope things get better. Okay. All right, so she's asking a specific question around career and international travel. Okay. Draw some cards, please, Sandy. International travel and career. Sandy need to know for 2022. Okay. Okay, so Sandy, I have 3 cards for you from my deck. So I shall begin. Okay, so I asked about 2022 with your career and also international travel. And the first card that came up, and I think this card has come up for you before, it's self-worth, your worth. Always thinking I was not enough, making my growing years so tough. So straight away when I look at this, I do think that I have drawn this card for you before. So it's what I'm getting now is it's going to, you've got a lot of, you've got some work to do, some healing to do around your self-worth. And what I'm receiving is that your self-worth is very important for where you're going towards the future. So by that I mean, you know, whether you travel internationally or whether you change a career is going to depend a lot on yourself and how you see yourself and your self-worth. And I believe that when you actually do the work around your self-worth and you get more confident and you're actually feeling better about yourself, some new opportunities will come in. And I'm feeling that you said that there was some issues at your job. You're feeling a bit trapped. I feel there's a lot of negativity. There's a feeling of almost suffocation, and that you want something to change. But I feel like your guides are telling you have to make the change. You have to go in deep and see how you feel about yourself, and if there's any blocks or any triggers or any patterns or conditions that are limiting your self-worth, then they want you to work around, have a look at those and sit with those and heal and release some of the triggers around that, because when you do that, you'll have more opportunities. And I've got 3 cards for you, and they're all linked together. So the second card is light. So it's really, really important that you actually connect with your own light. So again, bringing in the theme for 2022 about, you know, balance and having harmony within yourself and seeing the beauty in yourself. So these 2 cards are very, very connected in that way. Is like your self-worth is your light, and having the ability to connect with the light that you have and knowing that your light is actually worthy to offer. You have something very, very precious to offer, but that has to be actually felt within yourself before you can radiate it to the outside. So, you know, the picture is the light's coming towards you, but you have to actually also be able to reflect the light out, and that will attract more opportunities. So I feel like they want me to tell you about the law of attraction. So, you know, it's so within, so without. So when we are in a state of self-sabotage or not feeling confident about ourselves, then that's what we reflect out to the world. So again, drawing on some of the themes that Kaija touched on about, you know, the external being chaos, but go within and actually connect with your own heart space and your own inner light, and that will be the light that you then reflect. So I hope this is making sense, Sandy. I can't see any other comments, but it's
yeah, she wrote the sense for her. Yeah.
So because I have to just keep on refreshing so I can see the new comments. But thank you, Kaija. So I'm just going to move on to the next card, so then Kaija, and then so the third card is curiosity. So it's, you know, start questioning, start using all of your senses, take in everything that is around you, and pull it in and ask questions and be curious and don't feel so restricted. You know, it's use every single part of your being to connect with yourself. And this card is also about connecting to your psychic senses and not just your physical physical senses, smell, touch, hearing, taste, and seeing. It's about the higher meaning and increasing your consciousness so you're able to tap into your intuition and actually follow the guidance of your own intuition. So in many ways, very, very much connected to the two other cards that I pulled out for you. So, and if you wanna actually talk in past, present, future, like when we do a 3-card spread, like this is like your past. So these are conditions and patterns that you've ancestral or cultural or whatever has been instilled in you during this lifetime or even other lifetimes. And then the present one is the light, to find your light within you. And then the future one is to question and to connect to your intuition and to your psychic senses and to just be curious, have a play, try new things, like a new child just trying to learn new things. So they're your 3 cards. I shall pass over to Kaija and see how that resonates.
It's interesting because I was pulling this card for you, Sandy. And this is so like the next card after the curiosity card, or for me, it is the curiosity card. But the first word coming out when I saw this is the box of the Pandora.
Uh-huh.
Like this is coming out of the box, yeah. And she's so playful. And the information I get is, so be curious about yourself. What else is in you, what you don't know at the moment? We all know ourselves to a certain level, and we have an image. I am like this. I like these colors. I like to wear that. And just what else is there? You're so much more than you think you are. You're so much more than you have explored for this moment of time. And it is interesting because this is not really connected to your question, but we will have a look how it might be connected to your question. And for the moment is, I get this information, play with yourself. Like you are the cat and the woman and the box. All this is you representing you. And there's so much to explore in yourself, what will bring you so much joy. And it's you wrote about a colleague, a masculine one, and you have a hard time with him. And it reminds me a bit of the card with the bushfires last time, as if your energies are so drawn to these outer problems that you forgot that there's another life possible for you if you concentrate more on yourself and to have fun. So, and this card is called Exchanging Gifts. And what I get with this title, so when you discover more of your own gifts and how rich you are inside, what is directly connected with the self-worth question of Antoinette's card. And you start to give them out, you will receive as well. So as we mirror always, everything is mirrored from inside out. What is a big theme of this year, that we create our world from inside out. So I just will put another card for this travel question. And I think first of all, we will have a look how this will lead in. I will take a Sacred Destiny card for you. How this will go in the next step to explore your own gifts, new beginnings. This card is popping out. This is called New Beginnings. As if, this question was a traveling
travel first of all inside you. Explore these foreign countries in a way as foreign regions in yourself. And this will open up something on the outside as well. I don't know if this makes sense. But it is like coming out of the box. And the box is you, and there's so much to explore in this box. And it is like traveling the landscape of your gifts and talents will open up travels and exploring new regions on the outside. This is what I got from you, and I hope this makes sense.
Yeah, Sandy has just written down, I'm kind of sad that I attracted such a situation and job. Don't be sad. Don't be actually grateful, because it's given you the opportunity to do more work on yourself, and it's given you, the universe has sent you an opportunity, and I always say challenges. I try to talk challenges or opportunities. So they've given you an opportunity to actually do the work so that you're able then to attract what it is that you really would like. So it's not, don't feel sad or feel guilty or, that's another pattern of self-sabotage. Like, I feel like you think that you've done it to yourself, but it's really a blessing, because you've been given the opportunity to see what triggers you or what is confronting for you. And that is an opportunity for you to change it. So try and switch it to a bit of a positive way. I hope that gives you some guidance, Sandy.
Yes.
And thank you again for your kind donation and for supporting us and coming on.
And your steady support and coming again and again. This is beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you. And we're very grateful.
Yes. So Sita has donated as well.
Yes, she has. So we've put your name down, Sita. So thank you. Thank you for that. So we've put your name down. We've got your donation. Thank you.
Now, I would say, as long as Anca and Zahra are not there and Katharina not as well for this moment of time, please write us when you're there. We go on with Karen Ann and then Sita if
yes, one of that for the people that are actually on, and then we can go back and do the ones that Zahra's probably fallen asleep. I think I did see Katharina say that she had to go to work, so she's probably gone off to work, and maybe the same. Anca's here.
Anca's here. So then we go on with Anca.
Yes.
Anca, then Karen Ann,
yes.
Then Sita, and for the moment Katharina and Zahra at the end.
Yes, let's do that. It's been a bit, sorry guys, it's been a bit complicated today, but yeah, we're just gonna do the people that are actually on, so they can actually comment at the same time first, and then because we had to switch over, but I think it's all working out now. So, and the main part is that you can hear us properly. So that's sort of a bit important. So yeah. So Sita's written, Kaija, you answered a question that has been bothering me all weekend. So awesome.
Awesome. You had your first reading already. You will get another one. We go on with Anca.
Okay,
Thank you for reaching us here after all this trouble. Anca. Can I start?
Anca had a specific question or not?
Love life. I have a card for her. Oceans and bravery is coming out. The woman, interesting. She is stepping on the earth, and I see like the earth is turning under her feet. I see all the elements: water, air, the earth, fire, and everything. This card is called bravery. And birds, my lovely Anca, sometimes birds again. And I see this woman like she is opening her wings as well. Have a look. She will start to fly. And for me, the question about your love life, when I feel in you in this card popping up is try something new. Go ways you never have gone before. And allow yourself to be loved, to laugh, and to be happy. What means, and this is a big step, oh I got shivers always, and you will do this in this year, little by little, but maybe you will jump on one moment as well. So to open up that something can happen what never happened in your life. To open up, to be frightened to death because you step in new territory. And to stay open when this fear is coming up. And when your busy mind is saying, no, but not this one because he's so different than what I'm used to, and he's really kind to me, and he seems to like me, and he appreciates me, and all this is frightening me into my core because I'm not used to that. And then just have a look. This woman is really beautiful. It's interesting because in the light is if she's totally different. But when I do it like this, she is open. There's something that everything can go through her. She will not let her be stopped by all the emotions popping up. And when we go in contact with a person we like, or let somebody step in, a lot of emotions are coming up. And she is open to let them flow and rule the world with her feet. Going on, let it flow. So I think there will be possibilities in this year. I can feel one special man, that maybe more than one as well, who will show you something completely different than you're used to. And it is up to you to stay open to this, to everything that's coming up in you. I hope this makes sense. I give to Antoinette, who is already pondering. She's listening and
yeah, it's like going, yes, yes, yes. But, I'm channeling at the same time. And as you guys know, like, Kaia and I are very in tune, so we receive similar messages. So, totally what Kaia said. But I'm for some reason they're guiding me to do the 3-card thing. Maybe it's not going to be for everyone, but so Anca, so this is like the past. So, and the past could mean just like a minute ago, but I think you're going to relate to it. So this is from my deck and it's attachment. So I'm wanting to say that you're going to have to let go of what an ideal, they're saying to me, an ideal of what it's going to be like. And it's this attachment that you have to the ideal, or it may be a particular person or a hope to be with that particular person is what's actually holding you restrained. It's like it's got the chains and it's actually causing you, like if you look at the picture, it's causing you a lot of wounding, and it's not for your highest good. So this card has come out to make you aware of that attachment and to make you aware of how much that attachment is restricting your opportunities and your further development or your further opportunities in terms of love. So very much in line with what Kaia said about, being open, being transparent, and that picture of the light going through you, as in, to me, that is transparency. And then you're on the earth, so you're balancing, and it's very much in line again with the theme of this year about being in balance and harmony. And you can't be in balance and harmony when you're attached and when those chains are actually pulling you tight and restrained. So it's a conditioning, again, a pattern, something that you need to have a look at and see what parts of you are attached to certain things or people or ideals, and being open to change those ideals, because I'm using the spirit animal deck tonight as well. And the second card, which represents your present and what you need to know in your present, and present could be like the whole of this year, eagle spirit. So it's going from being restrained and chained and wounded to, the thing with birds with you, isn't it crazy? To be the eagle and to know that spirit has your back, and to have those, when I look at that eagle, it's like so regal and so free flowing and so open, and it's like you're ready to, it's almost like the phoenix rising from the ashes, but it's like you're ready to be you're ready to actually open your wings and fly. But your first step is that if there's any of these other conditions still trapping you, then you have to start going with the flow and actually allowing. The word that I'm getting is allowing opportunities to come in, allowing differences to come in, allowing your mindset to change, allowing your expectations to change, because attachment is very much connected to expectations. When we have an expectation of something, we attach ourselves to it. So, and we think that that's the only thing that we can have, and very much in line with what Kaija was saying about to open your mind. And I also feel that there is a soul coming in, but it is also, the person is completely different to what you're used to. I totally agree with that energy. So it's going to take a bit of inner work for you to be able to be that transparent and allow that light to go through you, to be transparent not only to this person but also to yourself, and where you're able to fly. And then I have another card that has birds again. So this is the future, and you can see there's two birds there. So I'm hoping that's symbolic of you being able to connect with this soul that's going to come in. And it says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So it's then the future of you finding that inner peace and the perfect year for, relationships and balance and coming home and finding your soul family and finding these beautiful connections. And again, that's a beautiful romantic little picture there with two birds. So, this is, when once you go through the work, and so practice on being an eagle and allowing yourself to fly and take flight. And the only way that you can take flight is if you detach from the constraints that you've had in the past, whatever that may be, thought patterns or belief systems or expectations. So, do you have anything to add, Kaija?
Yes. Have fun. I have another water card, and we have the ocean, and then we have to the sea here.
I've had this card before.
So interesting, because you had this piece in your last card, Anca. And what I see we have the yes, peace becomes real. Mm-hmm. And this card is signals to come in peace with your emotions as well and to accept them. She is in the storm of the emotions. She is maybe overwhelmed. And this woman here, it's like this coming home to yourself. To open up to another one, it needs also the step to go inward and to feel what's going on in you. And I made a 2020 forecast reading for Anca, and I have listened to a song what is called Floating Boat is Carrying You, and I sent you this.
Ah, beautiful.
And this is, let you carry by what life is showing you and what is coming to your way, what is, again, connected to the subject, what Antoinette told you and what we had often, to let go of concepts, how life has to be, and be there real, like the eagle in the presence, and take what life will offer you. Go with that and let you carry by life and feel. So, good luck with that.
Yes.
Have fun. Enjoy.
Again, Anca, thank you for always trusting us, and we appreciate your support and your donations, and we hope that this has given you some guidance for 2022 and what's on the horizon for you.
Yes. Yes. So, then we go on with Karen Ann.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Karen Ann. Thank you once again for joining us. Now, I don't know if she had any specific questions because we've lost the other live.
No, I don't know. There. Oh, if so, Karen Ann, write it down now.
Yes.
But I haven't noted something on the other account.
Okay. All right, Karen Ann, well, I'm just going to do an intuitive guidance for 2022. If you do have a specific question and you're on, please let us know, because we can't see the other live now, so we don't know if you wrote anything down. Okay, some guidance for Karen Ann for 2022. Okay, Karen Ann. So I have two cards for you that have come out, and I think I'm going to probably draw another one, but for now we'll start with these. So the first card is lesson. So don't be alarmed. So if you look at the picture in the card, when I drew this drawing, it was, the light and the shadow, the both parts of you. The sunlight, the dark, the storm, the rainbow. And in the middle, you'll find yourself. So what they're telling me to guide you about is draw in all the parts of you. And it's very much in line with the balance as well, because if you look at the two sides and then the body in the middle, it's again in line with the number 6 in numerology about being in balance and harmony. And it's about integration. So it's about the lessons that you have learned from the challenges that you've had in your life. It's time now to integrate them and embody them and find balance within yourself, the good, the bad, the shadow, the light, the challenges, the triumphs, everything that you have experienced, and know that it is wisdom and it is knowledge and it is your experience. So often when we say about triggers and patterns and trauma, we say that we need to release it. And in a way we do need to release it. But then by releasing the negativity or the pain and the hurt around it, we can actually strip back to the wisdom and to the knowledge that we have actually learnt. So in that stripping away of the conditioning or the belief systems, we're able to focus on the lesson. So go through that process of release that you've been doing, because I believe that you've been doing a lot of work around it, and it's the work for all of us to do. But now it's almost like I'm getting this image of that okay, you've done a lot of work around healing these triggers and patterns, and now it's the core. Like I'm being told that this is your core, this is your inner essence. So it's now time to embody that inner essence and find that balance and harmony within yourself, and focus and integrate and embody the lessons and knowledge and the wisdom that you've actually gained from those situations to take you forward. And then we have the picture of the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So a very much a rebirth. So, the healing process, the going through, as we said earlier, 2021 being, finding different ways to heal, finding different things to heal, being confronted with all of our triggers and limitations, and then moving from that, having the wisdom and then having a rebirth. Like I really believe that 2022 will be a rebirth that we create from our heart, and we gather all the wisdom and the experience and everything that we've experienced in our life, and all the lessons and the challenges and the triumphs, and we're going to bring them, and it's going to start. It's a new beginning. You need to make the choice to have a rebirth. So we've gone through, a death of the old, and with every death comes a new beginning. So I feel like this is you rising from the ashes, coming up through the fire, coming up through all those challenges. And I think I mentioned, I feel like the phoenix rising is out of the ashes is a very big theme for 2022. And here you have it. Here you have it, that you rise from all of that and you start flying. And very similar to Anca with the eagle, it's the phoenix rising and moving upward, increase, to a higher consciousness and to a balanced inner harmony, and finding the beauty within you and being able to have those wings to fly and soar above. And it's almost like you're able to then be an observer and look back down and have a look at that, what that taught you, but actually being able to distance yourself from it and not actually be caught up in the fire and not actually feel it, in the sense that you can observe it and be an external observer to what you have experienced through that fire and through that ashes. So beautiful cards for you, Karen. So I will put over to Kaija and see when if there's another card coming through or not, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope that
my cards are really, really very similar to yours. The first one is the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And what I got was really to water and take care of your inner garden.
Mm-hmm.
Soil, think for it. So like the first step in 2022 is, after all the turbulences and all what happened last year, to go inward. This is what I said in the general update for 2022, to find the safe space in yourself, to create the safe space, like an inner garden, like this image of you have plants, all your beautiful talents, all your beautiful, your heart, your love, to water, to take care of this. And it is an inward process. To then, like Antoinette said, to be reborn out of the ashes. This will come from the inside out. And then, very similar to Anca's reading, I pulled this card for you as well.
Yes.
And this is for me when what is always happening already during this inward process. Have a look, she's looking inward, this woman. And the boat has a direction, and the boat is protected and guided. So sometimes we have fear when we do too much inside, that we lose contact with the outside, or that we miss something, or things like that. And this is for me saying, so everything is fine. The universe wants you, your angels, your guides wants you to go inwards to make this process. And you're moving anyway. You're not stuck when you do this. And life will go on and bring you all what you need to finally then go out and have this experience like a rebirth, like Antoinette told you. And it just can come from the inside out. And from watering and taking care of your inner beautiful garden. And honoring yourself as well. You have gone through a lot, isn't it, like this? And I think especially, yes, last year there were a lot coming up for you. Very unexpected things that put yourself and your life upside down. And take some time. This year will become turbulent on the outside. And when you anchor yourself in yourself, when you also find the safe space in you, this will not shake you this much, what is going out there, what's going on, what the world, the craziness of the world, new rules, whatever, structures melting, breaking down, what is needed, what will go on this year. You know, I'm remembered on a tree as well. Find the stability of the tree in yourself. Connect with this tree that you are, that is your essence. And water your garden, really take care of it. Your inner world, your inner wisdom, your inner abundance. Okay, Antoinette has another card.
It's another card, just for future maybe, and it's the ant spirit. So it's like when I see so it says collaboration, time to collaborate. So there may be collaboration coming in, Karen Ann, in whichever form, I don't know. But it's almost like I get drawn to these jigsaw pieces, and it's like the pieces are all going to come together. That's what I feel like the message of that card is. So, and the pieces, the jigsaw puzzles might be, you know, might represent people or situations or opportunities. So I feel like something is just going to click, whether or not that's a relationship or an opportunity or something to do with your work, you know, but I just feel like the pieces are all coming in, and that's something that you can look forward to.
I see a man when I see this card as well popping up, and then it's up to you what you do with that. That's
right. You always have choice, and they want you to know that you always have choice, and, you know, bring in all those lessons that you've learned. Rebirth, and the same as like water your garden, like Kaija said. Yeah, so hopefully that helps, Karen Ann. And thank you again for your kind donation, and we hope this helps for your 2022.
Thank you, Karen Ann. Thank you for coming back again and again.
Yes, especially since we had to stop the first one. So yeah. I just want to give a shout out to, I think, my dear friend, I think it's Hannah. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I just wanted to say hi and Happy New Year. And also Clarissa is on, and I just want to say hi and Happy New Year to you as well. So yeah. So again, you're very welcome to just keep listening. If you would like to have a reading, please go up in the comments. You'll find a PayPal link so that you are able to give a donation to Kaija's PayPal account. Okay.
Welcome. So we go on with Sita.
Go on with Sita. Okay.
Yes. Sita.
Nice to have you back, Sita.
Yes. Haven't seen for a long time.
It's been
already have a card. And Sita, wow. I started this card, Antoinette. The card is air, the element air, and motion. And you're stepping so in your powers. You have this power, but you let it move you this year. You don't. We had long time not a reading with you, but it was always go Sita, go Sita.
It was, wasn't it? It was always like the push, like, and the guide's coming in really strong and saying, go, 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 go. Just do it.
And this is what you will do this year. And it will come very natural. So just I see it like, it is interesting. I can't grab it really. I would like to see this energy of this card. This is the energy that will push you in a situation where you have to go out and be in your power and speak your truth and give a lot of healing for a lot of people just by being you, but just by being this earthquake. This outburst of natural wild energy. And this is lovely. It might feel a bit uncomfortable, but you will even not have the time to think about if this feels uncomfortable or not. Because it will be an outburst, an earthquake. It is like you are shaking. You're the earthquake by yourself, and this energy is coming out. And I see you more sitting after this, sitting down and think, what happened? What was that? In the situation, and it is like a Taiwan moment. It will be so liberating for you. You have no time to think. You just be. You just be with an immense power, what you're supposed to be. It's not even doing. You will sit down later and then sitting down and then your mind come in and say, what happened then? What did I do? But this is the mind, and the mind is our minds are so afraid to do something new, something what we haven't done. And the rest of your system will vibrate in joy, in excitement, in a bath of champagne, and there will be so much, you will feel so much happiness and fulfillment. And when you're busy mind stepping, have a look that you sit in that you let it talk and think, no, we will not do that again. It was frightening. We had no control. There's no control. And this is so needed that there's no control, Sita. And let this mind talk and say, yes, it was perfect. And we will let go of control whenever we can. Let yourself sit in this feeling of, finally, I did what I'm supposed to do. To be, it is even not doing. This year will move you, Sita. You will move you. The energies of this year will help you to move you. I give it to Antoinette and I have a look if there's another card for you.
Okay. Sita, welcome back. So, I'm having a giggle as always, but I remember Kaija saying, because I was shuffling at the same time and also channeling, so I didn't hear everything that Kaija said, but this was the first card that came out for you. Unique. Embrace your beauty. They're saying embrace your uniqueness. You are. You've done a lot of work last year, I feel, and you're actually at the point that, you know what, I am this circle that, I'm not the same as all these squares. And I don't want to be the same as all these squares. So I'm going to be a circle in a square. So, and I feel like you've done so much work around it that you build up so much inner strength and your self-worth and your confidence that you are not afraid to show who you are now. And if you look at the colours, it's like, to me, there's a lot of green and there's a lot of blue and there's a lot of pink in that color, in that drawing. And it's green, your heart space, blue, your expression, not being afraid to speak your truth, not being afraid to be your truth, not being afraid to be your essence. And then the pink coming in with the higher heart, following your soul, listening to your soul whispers, knowing who you are and actually being, taking up the space as you are, and not having to have to conform, they're saying. Not having to have to conform to be, and that your uniqueness is not a curse. Your uniqueness is your light and your uniqueness is your gift. So, and you're going to shine bright in that. And I feel like there's new opportunities coming in and you're going to step into them, and they're going to be extremely unique to you because you have embraced your uniqueness, and you're no longer wanting to fit into all the different patterns. Like I'm sort of seeing like all these squares of different patterns or different belief systems or different mindsets or different or constrictions or restraints or what people actually want you to be. But you've done, I feel like last year was a big one for you. It was a universal 5 years, so it's a big year for everyone for transformation. But again, I'm feeling the feeling of when Kaija said about an earthquake. It's interesting because I'll show you the next card, and it's the electric eel spirit. So I feel this electricity and this flow, and I think you wrote something about flow just before I saw in the comment, and it's like look at all that blue, and there's just so much expression there, and it's the expression of your uniqueness, and it says bring your ideas to life. So you've gone through this transformation of embracing who you are, actually seeing who you are. I feel like you went through a whole big process of actually for the first time connecting to who you really are in your soul essence, in your blueprint, in your DNA, in your coding, and then going through that process of stripping away everything that isn't you or doesn't align with you, and then hence having that uniqueness. And then it's just like now you're full of electricity, and Kaija explained it as an earthquake, but it's like bzzzt. I'm getting like bzzzt, like as if that's the feeling that I'm getting, like this buzzing, like you're buzzing, like ready to go, and it's you're going to be in flow. So that electricity is being conducted because you're actually in balance in yourself, and it's a 6 year. So this is going to be the theme about balance and harmony. And if you look at all the different flows that are around, it's you're gliding, like you're gliding through it now. Like you've done the hard work, and you're guiding through it, and you're just really psyched up, like you're just buzzing, waiting to bring your ideas to life, and then your energy, and then the next one is your energy flows where your intention goes. So I feel like it's telling you, set your intentions, connect with what you want. I feel like 2022 is going to be a massive year for making choices and then sticking by your choices, but then manifesting your choices. So it flows on from this electricity, and then this one energy flows where my intention goes. So really important for you to set those intentions and to go with the flow of those intentions. And I really feel like that there's a strong manifestation energy in 2022. It's almost like if you commit, and you're clear, then it doesn't take long for that to manifest. That's what I feel like 2022 will be. But of course, it has to be aligned with your soul and aligned with your heart space. Otherwise, challenges will come in and you'll be detoured around. So Yeah, so really some really nice cards for you, Sita. So it's been a while since we've read for you, but it's very, very positive. I'll put them over that way. I just get them mixed up. So I don't know if Kaija has got another card for you.
I have another one, but it's really interesting with your eel spirit when you just see the image.
Yeah, almost like
this one is called Voyage. And I think you go on a journey this year in yourself and out of yourself. You can't imagine for this moment of time. You shouldn't imagine. You should have a clue about this. This
feels really exciting though, doesn't it?
Very exciting, but I feel as well you're carried. It is like you are carried, you're this one as well. On one hand, you're carried and you will go in the right direction anyway, and you carry others with you just by being you, not by carrying you on your shoulders like we used to and have this heavy weight. It's just you pull them with you because you're light being. And what I got with this card as well, that something, when this has happened, can you feel the energy, this absolute quietness of this card? This will take place in yourself. When you just, I think last year you had we had these images of you sitting on a fire. And I think you had a lot of pressure last year in the system. This need to go out and not knowing why, and then your head stepping in and a lot of turmoil and pressure in your system. And when this pressure, what is at the end energy, finally bursts out, this and can find this channel. This energy was searching for a channel, and you will have this moment, this opportunity, and it will happen. Then this will taking place in you. It will become very quiet and peaceful.
It's so serene. Look at that picture. Like it goes from electricity, like it goes from like zzz, to just being very calm and flowing. And that's certainly the energy of that card.
And centered and very, you have the moon there, something very feminine in a feminine peace. The feminine energy in totally peace, because it found finally the direction to express what needs to be expressed, I hope this makes sense, Sita.
I hope so. I hope it gives you some guidance for 2022, Sita. And again, thank you for coming back. And it feels really, really electrifying.
Yes. Let us know. Please let us know.
Please keep us up to date.
So, and Katharina has come back.
Oh, awesome.
So
hello, Katharina. Happy New Year. So you've come back just in time because it's your turn.
So really, yes. Katharina. I will pull an element for you as well. Oh, wow. Look at that. The wind of change.
Oh, wow. Strap in, Katharina.
This woman is moving worlds. Just wow. Life in motion.
Oh, wow. Very powerful.
Yeah, you have asked for general and your heart. And I think this card is more, I will pull another one, but let Antoinette, this is more a general card for 2022. Maybe I put it to the side because there's something has to solve before this can take place. And I think we will see Antoinette's reading on the card. What has to do with your heart? And we come back to this one.
Yes, very much so.
Last in January.
So, Katharina, so the card that Kaija has pulled out, I feel like it's result of you working on these cards, if that makes sense. So it's not like when we were doing past, when we're doing past, present, future, it's like Kaija has pulled out the future card. So I'm going to show you. So what was the question that Katharina asked, Kaija?
She asked for especially guidance for January and around her heart.
Okay.
So I made short notes. I can go back if you can go back.
No, it's all good because it fits in, because it's like this is what she needs to focus on in January, and it's the card vulnerability, Katharina. So it's like letting yourself be vulnerable, opening up your heart space, allowing yourself to be seen. If you look at the picture, the moon is shining on the tree, and the tree is very bare. It's very raw. It's very transparent. It's very natural. So there's 2022 is going to be a big year for heart activations. It actually started, I would say for myself, and for a lot of other people, it already had started in December in 2021. So around your heart space, the key is vulnerability and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And I feel like it's also, they're telling me, embrace your shadow, if you look at the picture, there's the night behind it. And for me, I think with this card for you, it's embracing your shadow and allowing yourself to be vulnerable and actually connecting with that shadow within yourself. As we are so scared of connecting with our shadow, because it's the parts of us that we don't particularly like, but it's where we can grow and where we can heal. And it's going to be where we're going to find where we're restricted, or where we have our conditioning, or where we have our, our limiting belief systems. So the key, I feel, is for you with your heart space in January is to actually be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and go in within your heart and allow others to see that, because we know that you have a beautiful heart and you're very artistic. And if that's the way that you need to be vulnerable, if that's the method that you can use, then I'm being told then use that method in order for you to show who you really are and have that transparency, not only with yourself, but with the world, and go, not be afraid to, it says recall the pain of vulnerability, violation and fragility. So go into those times when you have been perhaps violated, or you've felt pain, or you felt fragile, and actually go and do some deep connection with your heart space to allow yourself to open up that heart space so you can actually connect and become transparent, not only to yourself, but also to those around you and to the world, and know that inner light, like, look at how the tree radiates with the light of the moon or the sun, whichever way you want to look at it. And it's allowing you to see that light within yourself. But you have to do it. You have to do it yourself, and you have to go in and see what is stopping you and what is restraining you from being vulnerable, whether it's fear of pain or fear in general, or, past experience, or whatever it is allowing yourself to be vulnerable and feel that pain and allow yourself to be raw and actually connect with it. And then the next card is go back to your origins. So originality. So again, it's about going back to your true essence. The cards that we're pulling out are very much in line with the themes of 2022, with inner balance and peace and harmony and the beauty within, and family, and that doesn't mean like blood family, it means soul family as well. But I feel like, when we think of, the being in the womb, to me, the biggest message that comes for you from this card is to go back to your origin, go back to that inner essence. And that inner essence is your heart. We cannot find balance. I mean, the heart chakra is the balancing chakra. So we cannot balance our physical self with our higher self if we have a closed heart. And balance is all, if you look at the back of my cards, that's the picture on the back of my cards. And if you see there the yin and the yang, and then the heart. So it's all about activating your heart space and finding balance within. And you need to do that by going back to where you came from, gathering all the blueprints and the codes of your origin and of your essence, of your, and if it means go back to being a child and your childlike qualities as well, and what you are, what is the actual essence of you. And that's where you're going to find your vulnerability. And, it may be painful at times to do that. And shadow work is painful. It's not, and that's why a lot of us shy away from it, because we find it very confronting. And it's, when there is a mirror facing back at you, it can be quite confronting and uncomfortable. But that's where we grow. Pain is where we grow. So I'm going to allow Kaija now to talk about, hopefully that has led to your card, because I think that's where we were going.
Yeah, it is so interesting. So first of all, Katharina was not sure for who this reading was, but now it's yours.
Oh.
And she said later, so it's interesting. Everything perfect. I come back to this card. I put another one. With Antoinette's card, this becomes so much clearer, because I see here you, Katharina, a woman who is like shaking away on one hand a lot of old stuff.
Baggage,
getting rid of this. And what is happening at the same time, what I found interesting with this card, you're moving a lot around you, but not because you do something or you want to move something, just by moving yourself, getting yourself out of this old baggage stuff. There's a new room opening up for you, and maybe you will even, I don't know, use what's happening inside you and showing this vulnerability in a performance or as a woman. You move others deeply when you do this work. What can be on one level a creative work, but it is even not doing. It is really when you go in this process of like shaking off the past, shaking off what is not you. Just this process will move others and inspire others to do this. I hope this makes sense. I found it difficult today really to find the right words. And then I have where this leads to Eva, the first woman. A vulnerable but strong, not but, and. She is, have a look, she is even naked on the chest, on the breast. She has no fear to show her vulnerability, and at the end, it is like through showing her vulnerability, she feels safe and herself, and very strong for the outside and in herself as well. It is like as if what your biggest fear is to show up vulnerable and to be hurt. Then again, what happened often in your life, and this in other lifetimes. And when you really, like Antoinette said, come back, get rid of all what is not you, and be vulnerable as the essence of Katharina, you're so strong and you're so safe and you're so feminine, in a feminine, and you will embody the feminine principle. And you're held and protected. And she's like a flower that's opening up, this woman. So, go for it. Shake it. Shake it.
Shake it off. It's funny that you brought out the card Eve, Kaija, because it's very much linked to origin, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
You know,
and origin, and have a look at the colors.
Yeah.
Color of the hair. Yeah.
Like,
and
you know, being
grounded. With the other card you pulled, and the circle, you have the circles here as well.
Yeah. It's amazing how we always synchronicity. And then,
yes.
You know, I pulled out the last one, and it's crow.
Oh, yes.
So, again, being in that power, you know, and the number is 17, it comes down to 8. So very much in line with your last card, Kaija, about, you know, being in her power and
yes.
being strong and being fearless. And, you know, and it says co-create with spirit, and that's your spirit. Co-create with your spirit, you know, and your spirit will reach many people, and you will be able to attract that magic.
Yes.
Yeah, she's written magic. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, to co-create with spirit. And so the spirit, is your vulnerability, your originality, you know, your wisdom. You know, look at how she's standing up so strong and upright, you know, in her sovereignty, in her power. And I get that the same with the crow as well. Like a crow just, you know, stands there so majestic and powerful and just ready to face the world and ready to go out. And, you know, look at the green there also with your heart space. And it's very much like the circle again. There's a very circular theme. And you asked about your heart, and there's a lot of green in this picture as well, but then grounded from your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And allow yourself to be vulnerable. And what you can do when this fear is coming up that you will get hurt again, like you know that, then ask your angels, your guides. You're so protected, Katharina. Ask them to be with you,
to support you and guide you.
To hold you like this woman is held by the flowers in nature, and you have a lot of nature spirits around you as well. It's something what does help you to connect with your heart as well and yourself. So this year starts with January, with showing up vulnerable, and will lead to a lot of healing
and power,
and a lot coming back in yourself. What will move, not just yourself. The wind of change.
The power is in your hands.
Yes.
And
she's dancing, this woman.
And we know that you like dancing.
Yes.
Beautiful, Katharina. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for your donation. And we hope, she said that it's resonating, and yeah, the cards are really connected. Oh, that's funny. Yes, definitely. And that's vulnerability, Katharina. That's vulnerability. And you're not being afraid to show it. Yeah, like that moment that you've just told us about. You're welcome. Thank you. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Katharina. So
we have Zahra now, is that right?
Yes. So I don't know. There were Clarissa and
Maybe they were listening, but
Dana stepping in. I will have a look, but I don't think that
I don't think that they wanted a reading.
No, just I have listened. Okay, then we go to Zahra. Zahra. I think there was no special.
I think it was just 2022.
Wow. Zahra. The card soulmates was popping out. Have a look.
She's gonna.
Do I have to say something to that?
She's gonna be giggling.
Have a look how in tune these two are. How he is protecting her. And okay, have a look. The male is having the key in the hand. So,
right.
not the key is the key. So, and have a look where the locker is to this key. It's her heart.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So information is coming in now.
Yeah. Oh, I get goosebumps.
It's about letting go of how you want it to be, letting go of interfering by doing too many actions. Let him come. He has a key. He has a key. Let him come. He has to take the action. Stop controlling. Stop. It is about surrendering, trust. One of the easy things to do. And it's interesting because you're such a powerhouse. And your inner masculine is very in tune and very evolved as well. What is your inner feminine needing? What is she needing? Because she's still the wounded part, much more than he, to trust inside you, first of all, this inner masculine. It's so interesting when we see this as an image, because this will manifest on the outside for sure, but at the moment, have a look, see it like an image of your inner feminine and the inner masculine. Have a look how she is surrendering to him. Let him take care. She's leaning on him. What is your inner feminine needing to surrender to the inner masculine, and then you as a woman to embody this in the world, that you as a woman, as a feminine whole with your both parts, can surrender and trust the masculine. I give to Antoinette and we'll pull another card to this subject.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the card that Kai's pulled out, Zahra. And it's like a, when I see that it's surrender, I feel like I need to say something from that card. So it's actually surrendering the control, and I think we might have said this to you last reading about allowing your inner feminine to come out and not have and try again. We're on the balance theme about the Universal Year 6 2022, and it's like balancing your masculine and your feminine, and you take the bull by the horns. That's your sass, and we love that, and your independence and your conviction, and it's like, okay, but you need to balance them up a bit so that you, and I'm not saying, they're not saying a codependency. That's not what they're saying. But again, to allow your uniqueness, like the first card that came out for you was unique. So that's why I obviously needed to talk about that, to relate it back to that card. And it's vulnerability again in those parts of you that are unique to you, you know, and to celebrate. They're saying the word celebrate, to celebrate that uniqueness within yourself, and don't be afraid to show it. And if it means that it's going to put you into a vulnerable position or a position where you feel like you're not in control, then that's perfectly okay too, because I feel like you're a leader, you know, you take responsibility, you're very much the person that plans everything, that does everything, but they're asking you to give up on that a little bit, to give a little bit of leeway. They're saying to just connect with your uniqueness, because that's what will help you to flow into that surrender where you'll be in that position. And it's such a beautiful card. You know, the soulmates, finding your soulmate. And I know that's something that you deeply, deeply really want. And it's going to take, you know, you to be vulnerable, for you to be able and not show yourself as just that strong woman that we all know that you are, but also that vulnerable feminine side that we know that is there, and that is your uniqueness. Like, it's almost like, I don't want to say weapon, but it's like your secret, weapon's not the right word, your secret essence, I want to say, your secret essence, your uniqueness. And it's almost like, if I look at the picture, it's almost like you're very humbled in that card. Like you're actually allowing yourself to lean on someone. And I know that's really difficult for you, because, you know, in the past you have done that and it hasn't turned out well for you. But you've got to remember you're different now. You're also the phoenix rising, another time conviction coming out. So, or you're also the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you're able to detach yourself and be the observer and not be part of the story anymore, not be part of the ashes that are here, but be able to look at it from a higher perspective, in that the work that you have done and the transformation that you have gone through, it's again the phoenix rising from the ashes and being able to stand in that higher consciousness, but still have a level of vulnerability and open heart space. So I think the key for you is to keep working around your heart space and opening up your heart space, and knowing that you don't always have to be strong. You don't always have to be in control. You can allow yourself to be vulnerable, but also not to be codependent, which is not what you want, because we know that codependency can be quite traumatic or challenging, and it's not always the best situation. So it's being equal, again, bringing in the balance, you know, the harmony between the masculine and the feminine. And at the beginning of the video, I don't know if it was this one or the other one, I think it was this one, I read about, you know, balancing they're referring me to this, so I need to read it for you. We are being asked to incorporate both our masculine and feminine and create balance collectively by first embodying inner harmony and peace within ourselves. Then the love ripple can be sent as energy to rebirth. So this is rebirth, the new earth vibration and the way of living. So your new earth vibration is your sandpiper spirit, which is be playful. Allow yourself to play. Don't take yourself so seriously, you know, and maybe don't take a potential relationship so seriously. Allow yourself to be in that playful stage where you're able to build that vulnerability, where you're able to relax and just be your unique, beautiful self, and just allow somebody to take care of you sometimes. You know, you don't always have to take care of yourself. So it's this, be playful, and he's just like plodding along, like, you know, just stepping from one stone to the next. And I think that's what you're going to do. You're going to be, well, I guess this is the whole journey of life. We step from one stone to the next. But it's stepping from one stone. If you look, you know, there's lotus flowers there. So it's, you know, it's beauty coming out of the mud, and that's the rebirth. I hope that joins in, and you can follow the story, but Kaija's got another card, which hopefully is going to add a little.
Yeah. I thought this card and I was, so what is this? Because it is speed and movement. And it is interesting because first I thought it is, but this is what you do all the time. Being in movement, speeding up, organizing all at the same time. And then it was, no, it is not about this way of speed and movement. It is more about this playfulness. What was interesting was you said, Antoinette, and
playful.
I see the speed as not control your impulses. Let them be quicker than your control.
Go with your impulses.
Yes.
Spontaneous.
Yes, spontaneous. And then, in a way, it is interesting because it is speed and movement, and I see like you have here this totally. Have a look. These both cards are totally contradictory in their speed. The speed card is really quick and speeding up, and the other one is like stillness and being in this moment and nothing else than this moment and surrendering. And I have the feeling this is like a key. And this, my mind is going crazy already. I don't know what your mind will do with this, how to bring this together. What they have in common, these both cards, is letting go of control in whatever movement is on. And you are in your spiritual work, you are highly intuitive. And you know exactly what to say to others, what information is coming. There's no doubt. And I think you doubt this for yourself a lot. To really trust your intuition and to trust to do things out of this. Especially when it comes to romantic encounters. Then you are not a good guide for yourself because your head is so, I have experienced this, I don't want to experience this again. What do you do to not experience this and this and this? And this is what I see in these both cards also, that in going inwards, the information, the real information, what is on in this moment will come in so quick. And then react to them quick as well and not let this step in. I hope, I don't know if this makes sense. For me, it's really hard to grab. Do you understand, Antoinette, what I say?
Yes.
You understand that? Okay. So that out of this stillness, this humbleness, this surrendering, you will get a really quick pace all the information you need to make the right steps, and right in a sense of aligned steps, not in a sense of judging this is right and this is wrong, to come closer to this on the other side.
I feel like it's a journey, like the cards are a journey to that.
Yes.
Like, you know, and that's happened in other people's readings as well. But it's like when they see that second card, Kaija, I see the word that comes is spontaneity, and like zip, don't think too much, don't analyze too much. And like Kaija said, oh, this has happened before. I don't want this to happen again. No, so what happened? Okay, and then it doesn't happen. And then, why didn't it happen? And it's like all these confusions, and they're just wanting you to embrace your uniqueness and be spontaneous. Like that's what I get with that speed. It's like, and once you're, I have a feeling that once you're able to get to that place, things are going to move very quickly.
Yes, absolutely. On the outside, I get this.
Yeah. But it's just a case of getting, and again, we know that you do a million things at a time. So in a way, it's like a paradox. It's like, okay, in order for things to move quickly, you have to slow down. I know that's like a paradox,
contradiction, yes,
but to me it's like you have to slow down, take out all the elements that are confusing you, and just go back to the basics and be playful. And then once you're able to find that alignment, it's going to go really, really quickly, but not necessarily in speed. But to me, it's like a forward movement, like it's forward.
Yeah.
You're not gonna, because I feel like you sort of feel like you're going around in circles and you're not actually making up distance towards it. So, it's like these are the steps for you to work with in order to gain speed, to gain traction, to gain momentum. And then movement, to be able to get to that place where you're in that state of surrender and flow and happiness. So, but I have a feeling, because in that first picture, the masculine has the key. He's going to actually support you and help you to move this to have that momentum. I really believe that, but you have to allow it. You have to allow yourself to lean on him.
And to let him come as well. You have to allow on this, I get this information again. Stop controlling. Okay, it's absolutely easier said than done. And also for you, as you're aligned, you see already how this can unfold, and then see this and feel this and forgot about this and let it unfold like it will unfold.
That's right. Yeah.
And I don't know where I read this, but it made so much sense to me. We as women, we have to let the men come so they can stay in their masculinity. When you overrun him, it is, how can I put, when you can be there in your humbleness, vulnerability, openness, and aligned as well, and feeling all what's going on in you, so a lot to do on one moment, and stay open. This is the invitation for him to come.
That's right, it's the invitation.
And this has so much to do with trusting that he will come, because control comes in when you don't trust. When you look on your phone, he hasn't texted, so what do? I text. Why not? I text. And then you're lost already in the control and mind system.
And then that circle, you're going around in that circle. And
throw your phone away in the speed. Throw it away. Yeah. Burn it.
And then
surrender to all what is going on in this moment of time. Surrender even to not trusting. Accept yourself fully with all this that's going on in yourself. Surrender to this being totally you.
Being totally
brings you out of your head. Yes, you're unique, sassy, perfect. Zahra.
Beautiful Zahra. Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Zahra, for always supporting as well and always coming on. And I hope you're sleeping soundly right now. And hopefully you'll be able to find the 2 videos. But, we thank you for always coming on as well. I'm just going to check and see whether there's anyone else. Just going to go through the comments.
There's Katharina writing a lot. Anca has wrote. I think Clarissa and Lana or Anna, Hannah, Sana were there to listen. Maybe you come back next time if you would like to. We will do this monthly this year again. For the next one in February.
I can't see any more comments, Kaija. Can you see any more?
No.
Okay.
No.
Awesome.
As ever, we will send you pictures of your cards in the comments.
You'll find them in the comments. Yeah. So, and we will tag you, so you'll be able to easily find them. When we put the photos, it'll be in the comments underneath, and you'll be tagged so that you'll easily be able to find the pictures of your cards.
Yes.
Oops, I don't know if I've frozen or whether it's Kaija.
As well.
Okay.
And now, Antoinette, you're back.
Okay, now we're back. So maybe if we do that again, we try again. So go ahead with the announcement. You were making an announcement, Kaija.
I said, though, I don't know what I said. So,
oh dear.
Okay, pictures in the comments. Yeah, I will put the 2 videos together and set them up on YouTube.
Yes, we will do that.
We will do monthly readings this year.
Yes,
like we did, and every other things are in work in progress. Katharina wrote she would like to participate in women's circles, but not on Sunday mornings. It's not a good time for her.
Okay.
We will have a look. We will have a look.
We will have a look at what we're guided to do, and it's it will depend on our guidance, and we'll see if we can work out. But if you do have any ideas of what you want us to do, I mean, I think we probably will do some moon circles, or special sort of portal transmissions. But we haven't got anything, so we're just sort of going with the flow and just seeing what actually comes up. You'll be all pleased to know that my cards are in the final stages of production. So I'm hoping finally. Of course, they had to come out in a 6 universal years, so they have an energy of their own, and they weren't going to come out until they were ready. And I have totally accepted that. So I'm hoping that I will have them by the middle of February or the end of February to actually have them on hand. And thank you to all those beautiful people that have pre-ordered, and I will send them out to you as soon as I get them. So, yeah, there's a lot of things happening. We'll be doing probably the first Sunday of every month, unless there's something happening with either of us and we have to change the date. It will be the live guidance, intuitive guidance readings will be on the first Sunday of the month. Any other announcements, Kaija?
No, not for the moment. So I will bring out, I think, next week my 2022 forecast reading. Everything's different this year. Yeah. And January will get out, I think, today. Yeah.
Oh, and I just remembered too, earlier last week I did a calendar reading for 2022. So if you would like to have a look at that, it's on my page. And if you're interested in having an individual one, by all means, contact me and we can work something out. So it's one card as a theme for the year, and then a card for every month of the year. So if you're interested in having a personal one, please contact me. Either you can write in the comments below, or you can PM me on my page, and we can work something out. Otherwise, feel free to go onto my page and actually have a look at that calendar reading. I have a central card and then a card for every single month, and you can get some guidance from that as well. So I think that might be it.
Yes, I do personal 2022 forecasts as well. So
you can have your painting.
And Christiane is on there. Hello, Christiane. I saw her today. She said maybe she would step in just to listen. She had a lot of 2022 forecast, and she said it's okay for the moment.
Okay, awesome. That's great, Christiana. And Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to everybody. We wish you a beautiful, beautiful 6th year of inner balance and harmony. And remember that doesn't matter what's going on externally. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go within and center yourself and align yourself. And it's this beautiful phoenix rising. It's very strong energy. But thank you, Karen Ann. Lots of love. Oh, she says, my favourite Sundays start with you too. Oh, that's awesome. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you all.
And supporting us, and the kind donations that you've given to us. It means a lot to us to be able to read for you. And we shall see you. What will be the date next month? February.
I can have a look. We haven't fixed it yet.
No, we haven't fixed it yet, but I'm sure it'll probably be fine. So let me just have a look.
The 6th.
The 6th of February? Yeah, that's the first Sunday in February. So it will probably be that date that we will have our live reading again. So, yeah, come join us to get some guidance for February.
Yes. Okay.
Much love to all of you, and thank you all, and a beautiful, beautiful 2022 and a beautiful January. And keep staying your
whatever's coming up.
Whatever's coming up.
Finding your safe space in yourself. In the outer world, it will get complicated.
That's right. It's always the peace within. So love and light to you all. Much peace and love. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye.